What's going on, folks? Welcome back. In this video, we're going to be talking more about the affiliate marketing sales funnel. And in particularly, we're going to be discussing your landing page and your pre-frame page. So let's jump right into it. All right. So in this video, like I explained before, we're going to be, let's do a pen tool. We're going to be talking about these two. If you have not, in a previous video, we went over how to sell without selling and using value to promote instead of just your offer and opportunity. But in this video, we're going to switch it up and use it and talk about one of the most hardest industries, and that is when you're an affiliate for a business opportunity or some type of financial make money online type opportunity, because we have to switch it up just a tad bit. So we're going to be talking about some key points, also some recommendations and tools, but let's go over the agenda for the following videos. Okay, so if you have not seen this already, go back to my first video. The link will be in the description. So I won't go over that in this one, but this point forward, this is going to be this video. So we got to talk about a sequence here. All right, so number one is what we're going to be doing today, and we're going to be talking about, of course, your offer and your pre-frame page, more particularly your pre-frame page, because I have a video that's out that's going to help you get into your landing page. Okay, and then the second video that's going to come out after this will be your content, okay, that you're going to be posting on your blog. Okay, so reason why you want to have these things in place is because when you start to have your landing page, your pre-frame page, you're going to start sending out emails telling people to go to the, you learned in the previous video where the first two pictures are going to the sales page, but then you want to have value so that you can become a trusted authority and start branding yourself prior to actually just selling a product. That way your conversions will skyrocket a lot better. All right, because you're a trusted authority. So we need to create the content that we're going to be having the email sequence send out to. Then we're going to be talking about this right here, which is your autoresponder sequence. That's going to be in 3. I'm going to be talking about some key points in that. What would you need to discuss as far as if you're in a business opportunity or whatnot. If you have an opportunity or something you're selling, place that in a comment. Again, if I'm talking about a business opportunity, because it's the most difficult, so if we can accomplish that, you could definitely, it's a lot easier when you're selling other products like weight loss, oils, any type of pampered chef, but or anything like that. It's very, very easy to do a value sequence on that. And then in the fourth one, we're going to be talking about this retargeting list. Folks, this is very, very, very important in recouping a lot of your traffic. See, I don't waste any traffic. As a matter of fact, anybody that hits my landing page, they become part of my list as far as a retargeting pool. And then last but not least, we're going to dive into my favorite subject, which is the easiest, and that is getting traffic. I want to show you all how to get traffic within 24 hours. Man, you can get 600,000 visitors if you want to your landing pages in 2 to 3 days. Okay, that's very easy. So let's dive right into the first sequence, which is your landing page and your pre-frame page. And I'm going to take you to my landing page and my pre-frame page for my financial offer. Okay, and that is how to make money or affiliate marketing. You can make X amount of money or whatnot, which is true and legit, something that I actually am undergoing and promoting and at this current time. And that is, let's go here, the 4%. All right, we're going to discard this. Let's go head over to here. Okay, so this, let's see if it'll come up. There we go. Okay, so in this, let's go to, I'm going to open up. Bam. So what that's loading up, folks. So pretty much within the 4%, 4% has a lot of different dynamics to it. One of them is the 4% challenge. And that is taking people from zero, from scratch without having anything, okay, and showing them how to go from 0 to 10K in sales. And then the second module will be taking them, once they made 10K in sales, to take them to 100K. And then the final module is taking them to 100K. The way it's set up is, if you do the first module, they are daily trainings, daily sessions, you know, and pretty much there's the difference is the mindset, but literally you're being taken over the shoulder on how to create campaigns, how to create your landing pages, so on and so forth. With this landing page right here, I created with Thrive Themes, and there's going to be a link in the description. I want to edit this real quick without changing it, but once people land on this opt-in page, as I showed you before, they're going to be put into my retargeting list to be reached out to later with a relevant message. You want to have that because you don't want to waste any traffic. When you are retargeting, and you know, just to give you an example, what retargeting is pretty much any phone or a mobile device or laptop or desktop that lands on a page. You can actually have a cookie placed on them so that when you you can run relevant ads to all over the internet. You know, as far as in banner ads or Facebook retargeting and so on and so forth. That is really good because you're not wasting any type of traffic. Okay, I mean, you guys are spending, you know, $1 per click, all right, for somebody to to receive your message right here in the cold traffic. I mean, they clicked on it and they land on your landing page. What happened? I mean, shoot, the power could have went out. They could have not resonated with your message. They could forgotten to opt in, right? Or maybe they just need to get warmed up. So they go into that retargeting list. But I want to talk more about the pre-frame page because back to this landing page here, I talk about, you know, tips and hacks on what to put on your landing page and why I should have this banner, your logo, why I should have this picture, okay, why, you know, you should have these disclaimers and stuff like that in a video. That video is 7 landing page hacks. I think it's 7 or 8 or whatever number it is. I might add to it as this video progresses. But landing page hacks that makes you successful, and your theme and everything. All this is strategic, folks. This is a strategy why I have this black and red and having my logo design. I'm going all in. You got to go all in on your business, okay? One thing I did not discuss is your button on there. Your button is very important. Do not have submit. I've learned that when you have the word submit or learn more instead of a benefit on there and what they're going to get, like access your daily training, right? That's telling them what they're going to get. Submit, your conversions usually go down, okay? If now there's a question on your landing page that a lot of people tend to ask me, like, should I ask for the email, the phone number, the text message, or the first name or the last name? And here's my answer to this. If you do not need that up front, all right, as of right now, if you don't need it, then don't use it, right? I want the first name and the email. As you tend to add more fields, your conversions go down. When you are, when people are opting in, your opt-in rate will go down, but not that much when you ask, the name and the email, okay? So make sure your button is contrast to everything else on the page. I usually have green Okay. Of course, green is contrast to red, but I usually have green because green makes go. Just make sure it stands out, whether you should have yellow, green, blue. Uh, as far as my testing that I've done, it's not a significance for you to actually sit over and mull over, for months and days and weeks on, should my button be doing it? I mean, should be green or orange. It doesn't really matter. Just, it makes sense to me to have green. People like green. So you can copy that right there. And again, I always have a disclaimer and a privacy policy on there because when I advertise this, okay, I want to make sure I have a disclaimer and a privacy policy for advertising platforms. All right. So I created this in Thrive Themes. The one thing that I have loved about Thrive Themes are the different landing pages. When you actually go into Thrive Themes, you can actually have templates that you can save in here. Okay. And let's see if I can do that without changing my current landing page. All right. I don't think I could do this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a little scared, but they do have templates. Let me see if I could load up a new page. All right. And with this new page, I want to show you all the different templates that Thrive Themes have. So Thrive Themes pretty much is a blogging platform. You can choose, I gave you a couple options. eStage, offer that in the 4%. If you're taking a 4% challenge, you don't have to worry about Thrive Themes. But if you're not taking a 4% challenge with me and having the benefit of learning how to sell any affiliate marketing product, plus have a hub full of products that you can sell that are very quality products, and a way where the ecosystem can actually sell up to 7 different affiliate recurring products on your behalf, right? Where you keep the commission regardless of what happens to 4%. They teach you how to be independent and sell just pretty much anything and brand yourself, right? If you are not taking advantage of that, use Thrive Themes. So I'll have eStage in the description. I'll have Thrive Themes down there as well. But for this one, I'm going to just run test. I'm going to publish this, and then I'm going to just publish it, and then I'm going to launch with Thrive Themes. And I want to just show you the landing page, exactly how they set that up, or how good it looks. They have many different examples, but let's see if I can get access to a template for you guys just to kind of show you what you would have access to. I love it. I mean, I've had different blogging platforms, but let's see. All right, there we go. So you click there, you click change template. And remember, so since we're branding ourselves, what I use, I mean, there's different sets in here. There's different templates when you go in here. And let's see. I mean, you can use this one. Let's see. Let's do the personal branding. Where we at? I know it's one in here where it's personal branding, storytelling. Where we at? Here it is. So something to where you're going to have a, here we go. A picture of yourself. And I explained this in the video on landing page hacks. Brand yourself as a problem solver. Go back and watch that video as well, where, the first video we talk about problem solving and becoming a trusted authority that solves problems and recommend tools. And that's how you sell your affiliate product, instead of just saying, here, buy this and buy that. And I hope it's going to load up. But anyway, I don't know what happened with this one, but shoot, it should have loaded up. But anyway, I have to figure out what's going on with that. But basically, there's a template that you can have in there. Thrive Themes. I think what it is I have when I added the new page, I forgot to click on a specific setting, which it was telling me in that. But basically, what it is oh, I have to. Oh, okay, I get it. I have to log in. But anyway, yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So I would have to. There's a setting that I put in that I have to use where it's a blank one, and then go back in there. Like I said, Thrive Themes is a little bit more for intermediate users. E-Stage is for beginners. You can actually create, have your blogging platform, and which we'll be talking about in the next step, and that is how to sell and use content to sell. Because what we're going to be doing is, at first, we're going to have your offer, okay? And on your offer, we're going to send them to the pre-frame page where you're endorsing the product that you have bought or sold, right? So you have a little bit of credibility right there because you have bought the product, you've used the product, you know the product, so you're endorsing the product. So when people go over to the sales page, they're not going blindly. Also, you want to have yourself as on these pages and branding yourself, because the simple fact is you want to make sure that when you send in your emails, people respond. Now, a quick story on that is I had a very good product. And when people, I had all this set up, but I wasn't branding myself. I like to put a picture of myself with my name in a pre-frame page, saying my name once again, because one time when I actually was sending emails, people was asking, I didn't have all that, and people were asking, who the hell are you? Right? They didn't know who I am, who I was, right? So I had to literally reconstruct and my whole strategy behind this. Okay, so when you're actually doing your bridge page, and I'm bouncing back and forth because I'm getting ideas as I go along. Same thing, have your button the same color as the one as your opt-in on there. It's what you call congruency, visual congruency, and that's just pretty much just it does something to a person's subconscious of trust when you have the same color throughout. And see, people are still seeing like, okay, they didn't get redirected to another person or another landing page. Again, congruency puts up a subconscious factor of trust. Okay. So, they see this. I don't have too much on there where they can click off and go here. As you can see in my disclaimer, I kind of made it like a light color so that, it won't be too distracting, but it is in there. Okay. And all it is just a personal message. And I said, wait, meet me first and see why I chose to sell other people's stuff to make a killer online. Now, again, I'm promoting the challenge with the 4%. And, if you decide to promote the challenge, you get recurring revenue of 30% on your first, I believe, 1 to 50 sales. And then after that, it goes up till I believe 50, and then you can max out at like 60. And then there's other products in there that are free. You don't have to actually join the challenge in order to sell the 4% products and the hubs in there. So it's kind of set up like ClickBank, where you can actually, resell like the internet traffic mastery on, how to actually get traffic and get millions of visitors to your website. And it's on Facebook, Instagram, Ecom. We're talking about, they have E-Stage where you can, have your own website. So your own hub instead of just using the company's website. Because if the company go down, it's a wrap, right? So you want to make sure that you're branding yourself and not the company. That's the mistake that I made, because when I was actually promoting a company, I was using their product, I was using their homepage, and I was just peddling them, and nobody knew who I was. And what happened was when the company shut down, I had to start all over and rebrand myself. And that hurt, right? So on this bridge page, all you want to do is just endorse the product and say why you like it, okay? If you have no results with the product, that's what you want to do. As you start to get results, that is something that you can actually infuse into your email autoresponder, but not before you actually do the pitch. You can do it in a value sequence, and then you can change your pre-frame or your bridge page as you get results, okay? So in your retargeting list, when you start, have a retargeting list and you're going to start running campaigns to that list, maybe on Facebook, maybe on banner ads, you can start talking about results of yours or testimonials of someone else. As a matter of fact, in day one pitch, I teach a lot of people to, have testimonials in here. This is just a reminder that they did not buy, but day one pitch down here, if you all can see it, right? That's a testimonial, social proof, right? And that could be your proof. And as you get results, you can say, hey, listen, I got X amount of leads, or, I made X amount of dollars today or whatnot. Make sure you go ahead and you check that out. But when you start promoting value, that's when you want to teach and demonstrate about the product. Now, here's a little trick that I want you all to understand. I have two retargeting lists, okay? Two retargeting lists. This retargeting list is going to retarget everybody, okay, that did not opt in, okay? And this retargeting list is going to retargeting people who did opt in. You need both of them in order to filter one and the other out. But one of the things that I wanted to tell you is when you start creating content on your blog, right, you can actually use your blog as your thank you page, as your bridge page, okay? Because as you can see is, if I run traffic to this retargeting list, and I don't want to make this real complicated, but this retargeting list basically can run relevant ads with a different message. So what could that be? Well, your first message was, let's say, for instance, I'll give you my example. My first lesson would be, all right, let's get out of here. I don't want to have too many pages open and freeze up. Is learn how to go from 0 to 10K or even 1 million in sales selling other people's products from scratch. Okay, so when people land on this, they didn't resonate with it. Let's say they didn't resonate with this and they bounce off. Okay, so now when people right here. Okay, so now I'm creating this video, say this video sequence, right? How to actually get traffic, to your landing page, or what should you have. I'm going to write content on that. And that content, I'm going to have another landing page. See, it's still within tandem with my offer, but it's trying a different approach. So say, for instance, I want to talk about this freedom funnel, right? The perfect funnel, and tell about a story of, and if you've seen the first video of how I was just sending cold traffic to the company's sales page and how that didn't work. And then I came up with a freedom funnel, and I actually learned this within 4%. And I can write content or do a video and post it on my blog. And then I can take that blog, right, and I can market to this retargeting list. And I can say, listen, how I can have a message saying like, how I, went from selling a product like this, where I'm sending cold traffic, to this, right? And here are my case study results. And then it'll go to my blog post, and that would take in place of the pre-frame page, okay? And then I will have a link in the blog post saying, hey, by the way, if you want to learn daily steps on how to do this, you need to take the 4%, challenge, and they're going to walk you over the shoulder over the screen on how to set up your blog, what to write in your email sequence, what to write on your landing page. Click here to begin, okay? And I believe there's a discount going on right now. So I would say, collect your 80% discount, all right? Click here, and bam, they back into it. So that's how you want to think of that. So you can interchange your pre-frame page depending on what stage of the sales funnel people are in. But right now, I want to get the hungry buyers, the people who are looking on that first stage in the make money online niche, okay? And then I want to start promoting value, right? And then I can take that same blog post and I can use that as as one of my value pitch sequence and do the same thing. So that's why I'm saying your blog is very, very important. Now they see me as a trusted authority. They have a little bit more and they have a little bit more information, okay? And I'm showing that I'm doing the work, and I'm also reiterating what they saw before, because the first they clicked on my message, I had a message that said, learn how to make, 10K in sales, okay, in affiliate marketing. All right, that's what I mean by selling other people's stuff. Now, notice how I reworded it from affiliate marketing, because that's a taboo word, because people, these Facebook platforms and YouTubes, they funny acting sometimes, man. So I say selling other people's stuff, and then as they go along, they learn that it's pretty much it's the affiliate marketing challenge that I'm pitching in there. So with that being said, folks, I hope I answered a lot of the questions. I didn't want to go over what the key in. A lot of you all know that, what to put here, what should I put there. I put the progress bar. You can A/B test this in Thrive Themes. It's not really a big deal. Like most people, they'll test all of this. I test the big stuff, like the message. Should I write a blog post here instead of a video? I test the big stuff. I'm not about to spend a whole bunch of money and do an A/B test on a progress bar because, or should I, take the progress bar out and then have a landing page that's similar to this with the progress bar and see which one converts. Folks, don't get too much into details, all right? Because I'm going to tell you this, marketing online is already boring as it is, all right? As you can see, I love talking to you all, and I talk a lot because I'm freaking looking over this. I used to look over each little piece and stuff like that once you get started. But after that, I don't want to touch this stuff no more, right? It's all about the message and what you're saying. That's the main thing, because most people, they won't even pay attention to this, right? So with that being said, folks, make sure you subscribe, because I got another video that's coming out where we're going to be talking about the blog, okay? We're going to be talking about the components and how to actually sell by using the power of words, okay? So I'm Josh Gill. Make sure you subscribe so that you can get the next video, all right? This is a sequence that's coming along. Make sure you comment and let me know if you have any questions. What kind of advice do you have for people who in their pre-frame? What works best for you? Share that with the community, folks. I'm trying to help people create their own economy, right? Like someone helped me. Like I want it. You got kids, you got home, you want to go on vacations. Folks, once you do this one time, you won't have to worry about it anymore, okay? You get this done one time. All you got to do is press the button and your traffic will start flowing through this whole funnel system you created, right? And you can start making money. So if you're working right now, you can press a button before you go to work, send traffic through your landing page, pre-frame page, and then your autoresponder will automatically send them through the sequence on all these different days, and you can build out up to 100 days where it's selling people for you, and you already have your content written, and it's already going to the sales page, and then you got your retargeting list where, if people didn't opt in here, through your landing page, and then you got your retargeting list for people if they didn't purchase already, you got another a set of ads that's going to this list, and another set of ads is going to this list. And finally, I want to talk about one more thing. When you have a product, make sure your product has a good front end, okay? And make sure your product has a good back end. And I'll explain this real quick. All right. Make sure it has recurring revenue, and make sure it's versatile, right? I think I spelled that right. Versatile. All right. We'll worry about, versatility. I think it's with an A. But anyway, front end. Okay. So the reason why you want to have a good front end, and that's anywhere between $7 to $97. Okay. And your front end helps recoup, when you start running cold traffic, your front end helps you recoup some of your sales, but your back end is all about lifestyle. I believe the 4% have a product that's like $3,000 in there, right? And it pays 30% commission. So, you can get paid anywhere between $600 and $1,800, okay? And the recurring revenue would be the monthly that you would pay on the 4% challenge, which would be like $15 or something like that. And if they get the lifetime, you can if you get the lifetime on there, I mean, it's like I forgot what it was, but let's say 180. All right. All right. So I can't talk and type at the same time. Sorry about that. 15 to 180. And then versatility is pretty much like, does the product have depth, right? Does the affiliate product have depth? Like, can you teach, can the product be used across different ways of educating your customer, right? Is it just a one-off product where you just use it one time? There's really not any depth to it. There's really no training to it. Like, for instance, with the 4%, I could talk about the challenge. I could talk about funnels. I could talk about traffic. I could talk about landing pages because they have sequences in there. But on top of that, there's a wealth building that's free that people can get access to, like how to set up your bank account. There's also tax advice in there for those who want to go online for affiliate marketers. There's a lot of depth within that program. You have Les Brown in there for motivational. People can, get motivation, and I can literally take that content and I can put it on my blog, and that's versatility. Okay. So I have many different avenues in which I could actually connect with my audience who's interested in that stuff. All right. So that's what I mean by versatility. And I believe they have platforms. They're usable platforms, like eStage is a usable platform, right? They have eStage Academy where they're teaching you how to actually, set up your eStage, the SEO, the back end stuff. So you don't have to go anywhere. All right. And I don't think I'm missing anything else, man. There's a lot in there. I don't want to talk too much about the product that I'm selling. The whole key is I want to just make sure that you all understand the importance of having a bridge page after your landing page where you're branding yourself and the endorsement. That's the main target of this module here. So in the next module, we're going to be talking about your blog, okay? And how to set up an article. I want to give you an example of an article that I've written that converts pretty well and getting sales to my page. And it's very, very social media friendly, right? In the make money online niche. And believe it or not, I can actually take that blog and I can market it on Bing. Okay, but we're not going to talk about that. We ain't going to talk about that. All of this is going to make sense at the end. So until then, folks, make sure you subscribe. If you want to check out the 4%, of course, I had that link down in the description. I had a link down in the description for eStage, Thrive, and Thrive themes. And then I'll see you in another video. Peace.